Good morning. Good morning. We finally got some rain. Thank you, Jesus. We needed the rain. Good morning, Alice. Good morning. How are you? Hola, hola. Hey, good morning, Dora Rivera. How are you doing? Good morning. Have you voted yet? No, ma'am. I'm barely on my way to vote today. Aida, good morning. Good morning, pretty lady. ¿Cómo estás? Ya paró de llover. Granberry, good morning. Oh my goodness, ya están despiertas ustedes. Good morning. ¿Cómo amanecieron? 23 people watching, 4 thumbs up. Come on, ladies. Give me at least 20 thumbs up. Good morning, good morning. Don't forget to give me your thumbs up, ladies. Marisol, good morning, mama. Good morning. Since 3:45. Adiós de mi vida. No, it's not raining anymore. Thank you, Jesus. We need a little bit of this rain. Cleaning. Oh my God. Granberry. I'm excited to find who will be our president. Oh my goodness, right? Hey, Sil. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I already ordered the purse. I think it says that I will be getting the purse on the 9th. My husband's still in ICU. The doctor came in and told me that they give me a husband 1 week, 2 week to live. Oh, Aida, I'm sorry to hear that. Pobrecito. As long as he's got his pain management, so they can keep him, calm, pain free. I wish I would have met your husband before all this, Aida. Like I've heard some things about your husband. I love Ruben Ramos, uh, all those old bands. Este. And, it's sad to hear that one of our legends isn't doing very good. Pobrecito. I give thanks to God that when my dad got sick, my dad fell in Christmas. That Christmas he fell. It was Christmas Eve. We're making tamales at my house. And when we went to drop off, I think my son went to drop off my mom or something. Um, they got there and they found my dad all bruised up. He had an accident outside the house. And from that fall, he didn't do good anymore. So he ended up passing away in January. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a long time. January 16, 2006. He was only 55 years old. So I just turned 53 and I'm like, wow, my dad was very young, 55. So when I hear people that are in their late 70s, early 80s, late 80s, and they're in their last days, I give thanks to God because they got to live a long life. Long life. My dad didn't really suffer much. It was from Christmas Eve to January 16th, almost a month in and out of the hospital. He will get a lot of water in his legs. He will retain a lot of water. And I remember that night that day before he passed away, he had gotten released from the hospital, and we had got him a hospital bed. And he was like, now I have space here. I didn't have any space. The next day we were there with him in the morning, and 50 when he passed away in 1980. Wow, very young. So let me tell you, I have good memories of my dad. So he was in his hospital bed there at home. He had a hospital bed. And he's like, can you do me a favor? And I was like, yeah, what's up? What's going on? What do you need? He was, give me my lottery ticket. He said, I bought some lottery tickets. They're right there in the first cajon. Give them to me. Let me see. Maybe I'm going to win something. And I was like, okay. There was no lottery ticket. He was hallucinating. And then he's like, hey, Velda, don't tell your mom anything, but I have a beer under the bed. Give me a drink. And I said, you better not be drinking, senor, because you're sick. I said, where is the beer? He's like, right there. It's under the bed. Check. I checked and there was no beer. He was hallucinating. And then he's like, give me the phone. My mom had a cordless phone. He said, give me the phone. Let me call your mom. I said, what are you going to call her for? She's right there. What do you want? And I was laughing with him, right? Like, he knew what was going on. He said, give me the phone. So I gave him the phone, and he was like this, and he was dialing. I said, where are you calling? He said, I'm calling your mom. I said, Papi, Mommy's there in the living room. What do you need? I'm right here. Oh, and he's like, oh, she's there. I said, yes. I said, we're waiting for the nurse because the nurse is going to come and check you. And he's like, oh, okay. So he was going like this with his fingers. He had real bad arthritis. And he was scratching. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm scratching off this lottery ticket. Maybe I win something. He didn't have a lottery ticket in his hand. I said, Papi, you're hearing things. You're seeing things. Are you okay? How do you feel? And he said, I feel good. I said, oh, okay. I said, does something hurt? And he's like, no, I'm good. I said, okay. Oh, thank you, Margaret Lee. I said, the nurse is coming. We're going to have to take you to the hospital so you can get checked. Good morning, Stella. Good morning. I said, we're going to take you to the hospital so you can get checked because something's going on and they're trying to find out. And he's like, I don't want to go to the hospital. He said, I don't want to go to the hospital. I want to be here. I want to die here in my house. I said, well, they're just going to check you. And he said, no. I'm not going to go to the hospital. He's like, the only thing I don't like about the newspaper, he said, you see the obituaries? I said, yeah, I see. Uh-huh. He goes, well, I'm never going to see my name up there. And I was like, why, papi? Like, why are you saying that? He's like, well, I'm alive right now, so I don't see my name. He said, and when I die, I'm not going to be able to see my name. I'm like, oh my God, Dad, you're crazy. The nurse came. They said he needed to go to the hospital. He got to that medical center. And they asked him if he knew who he was. He said yes. He gave them his name. They asked him if he knew where he was, and he said yes, that medical center where everyone dies. And the doctor asked him, do you know why you're here? And he said, yes, because I'm dying. Okay. He said, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. I said, okay, we're going to keep you here for a couple of days, just to, keep you at peace, And on Monday, we'll let you go home. Like, okay. So it was a Saturday when he got in the hospital. He didn't want to go. We had to call my aunt, his sister, whom was married to attorney Juan Molina. And she came and she said, you're going to go with me in the Mercedes, or you want me to call the ambulance? He said, do you want me to take you in the Mercedes, or do you want to go in the ambulance? She said, because you're going to the hospital. He didn't want to go. So she took him to the hospital. She loved his brother. He was there Saturday all day, no water. We got there, they took him about 12 noon. We didn't get there till about 5 o'clock because that day they were doing a baby shower for my sister who hadn't had a baby in a very long time. And the baby shower was already planned and he already knew. So his sister was with him there at the hospital. She was in touch with us. She knew what was going on. And we told her as soon as we're done with the baby shower, we'll be there at the hospital. And she was like, okay. So by the time we got to the hospital, they said, we're gonna put some morphine. We're gonna put some morphine so he can be at peace. They asked if we were gonna do a DNR, and we said no, do not resuscitate. My mom didn't want to make any decisions. She was like, Velda, you all decide. You're the oldest, you decide. And I said, I don't want to decide anything. I said, that's your husband. You need to make a decision what you want to do. And she said, I can't. You all are the children. You all decide what you all want to do with your dad. And then my sister came in, and my sister was like, you know what? He's not going to want to go through dialysis. He's just going into renal failure. He doesn't want to do dialysis. My sister was due any day. And I'm like, okay. So they did a DNR. All Saturday he was there in the hospital. All Sunday. Monday at 4 o'clock in the morning. I think it was 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. One of my younger sisters stayed there in the hospital with him, and she called and said that he had passed on. They had said that he was gonna bleed from his nose, his mouth, his ears, and he didn't bleed. He just had real dry lips because he hadn't had any water in days, like 2 or 3 days. So his lips were real dry. And he left peacefully. They put a morphine line right here, and he went very peacefully. After he passed away, I didn't talk to my mom for years. I'm gonna say maybe 10 years. I didn't talk to my mom because I was upset. It took me a hard time to realize that he's gone. But you know what? He's not suffering. He was in a lot of pain. So my dad left, and he's pain-free. He's resting in peace. And the only thing that I hate about him passing away is that when he passed away, we decided to cremate him because he wanted to be cremated. He didn't want to be in a funeral, a cemetery. He wanted to be cremated. So we cremated him. And my brother had his ashes. My brother went to prison. I got the ashes. I had them in my home. And then my brother came out of prison, and I said, you know what? Mom needs to have these ashes. They belong to her. Like, they're not mine. They're mom's. So I took my dad's ashes to my mom, thinking my mom was going to give us a little bit of ashes. But my youngest sister kept the ashes, and she hasn't given any of us any ashes. Good morning, Jessica. How are you? So, to me, the best is cremation. And if you're past 60, God bless you. You lived a good life. Because from your 60, I say 50, 60. Because once you get to that peak, then you're coming down. Working as a caregiver with disabled adults or elderly patients with schizophrenia, with mental problems, dementia, Alzheimer's. It's very hard. It's very hard. Wow, 73. He's still young. He's still young. Prayers for you, Aida. Prayers for you, Mama. So, you know, when they're gone, we miss them. But you know what? They're resting. They're resting. No more pain. No more suffering. No more desprecios. No worries. Nothing. They're at peace. And don't we all want peace? Isn't that what we all want? Peace. Amen, Ida. Amen. It's gonna be hard because y'all been married for so many years, Madre. But they are in a better place and they are pain free. Vas a llorar. Tienes que llorar. You're gonna cry. You're gonna be sad because you've been together for so many years. See, a lot of us, 40 years, yep. A lot of us, like me with Ricky, like, I wonder, like, I met a lady when I was working in Austin. I met a lady, and she's been married to her husband 50 something years. And she says that she's had a hard life with that husband, that he's cheated on her, that he's had kids, and, you know, all these kind of things. And I'm like, and what are you doing with him? And she's like, I couldn't leave him because my mom would ask me not to leave him. She said, excuse me, but now I can't even leave him. He's sick. He's old. Like, I can't leave him. I'm like, and what does he do to you now? She's like, he's miserable. He fights. He argues. He's miserable. Now he doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't have a girlfriend. 75 years. Wow, Granberry. Many, many years. And I'm like, how many years does one have to take and abuse? And mind you, abuse comes in different ways: verbally, mentally, and physically. How many years do we have to go through to realize we're done? We don't want to be in this relationship anymore. How long are we're gonna hang on to a relationship when we know it's not good? And I hate the thought of losing her one day. Aw, Dora, 84. She's 84 years old. She's lived a beautiful life already. Qué cosas. Y que Diosito te la guarde, que la tenga hasta que complete 100 years old. You know? There's this lady. She's a board member from Monte Alto. Monte Alto ISD. And she lost her dad a few months ago. And just on, I think it was on Halloween, Friday, she lost her mom. But every day she would go live and she would talk about things that she was doing with her mom, you know, the journey with her mom, taking care of her mom. And Friday she put how her mom had left already. You're welcome, Dora. And I saw her videos, and I would watch her, and sometimes I wouldn't put anything, and sometimes I would put a heart, and sometimes I would put the crying, you know, emoji. And I just feel for that lady. Like, she says, what am I gonna do now? Because I was here for so many years taking care of my mom, and now she's not here. What am I gonna do? And I don't think this lady has any children. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so sad. Was 88 when she passed away. My dad is still alive and he's just turned 98 years old. Oh my goodness, Granberry, 98. Oh my God, que complete 100. Wow, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. See, my mom is 71, I think. But my mom was hit by a lightning many, many years ago. Many, many years ago. She wasn't actually struck by the lightning. The lightning struck and it affected, it unalived her brother-in-law, my uncle, and she got some of it. So her teeth are gone. Her knees are gone. They had to do total knee replacement more than 30 years ago. And then during COVID, she had, she fell at home because she lives by herself. And they had to do total hip replacement. But my mom is, I think my mom is somewhat dementia. Let me see. Hold on, let me. My hair falls off and I feel weird. We're getting a lot of rain. It's getting dark here. But my mom is going through, I guess she has a little bit of dementia. She's a hoarder. And apparently, a hoarder, it's something mentally, right? Something mentally. During COVID, we were able to clean out her house. We threw a lot of stuff that she never used for, she had been accumulating over 20 years of junk in that home. And we threw majority of it out. And she's been back home, I'm going to say about 2 months already, going on 2 months. And again, the house is full. The house is full again. It's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful home. They bought this home in 1984 or 85. And it was real cheap. I think they paid $20,000 for that home. It was real cheap. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. And over the years, we've asked her if she wants us to help her fix her home. She says no. So, it is what it is. Ta viejita. And I hope God lets her live another 20 more years. Because I don't know what it would be like if I lose my mom. Even if I don't talk to her for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. But at least I know my mom is there in her house. And the other day I was looking at myself in the mirror. Because we put a new mirror in the restroom. And I told her, Mom, I look like you. You say I'm beautiful, but I look like you. What happened?
Oh
It's cold?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah, you made it, yeah, de mucho pedo.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Oh my God, dude, really?
Hi friends, hi friends.
Oh, he said
I know y'all miss me.
Say hi, puppy.
Hi guys, hi guys.
Let me see your eyes, Appa. Yeah.
Que chulo, your grandson, right?
Que chulo, my grandson, right?
Exactly.
Ay, pinche huerco. I brought you, no, that's not good, puppy. I can't eat 2 breads, so. That's yours? Mm-hmm. Okay, you got it? You want, here?
No, I'm making less of
This? You want a grape jelly? No, or strawberry here, but it's a sausage biscuit. I don't know what have a blessed day, cutie. Ah, chiflao. Pa,
Muchas gracias.
you don't have a sweater, pa?
Yeah, full.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, you better put it on.
Look what I got from the store yesterday.
¿Qué es eso?
Donuts.
Dios mío. You don't need that stuff, and
I worked out for it.
Aiden. So I woke up this morning and I had to go drop Ricky off at work because his truck is in the shop. And I called my grandson. I said, "Papi, don't go on the bus. I'll go drop you off." Greg Pova, big word on the street is Fat Kathy lost her job. That's why she's always making raffles. I don't know about that. I just know they used to make fun of me and Jaime that we were dry burgers and that we were asking for money. So now they're doing raffles, but that's okay. Thank you for the information, Greg.
Thank you for the biscuit, Grandma.
You're welcome, puppy.
It's so dark outside.
It is. I think it's gonna be like this most of the day.
And back this one most of the way. It's cold. It's supposed to get cold.
Do you have a game on Friday?
I'm game today.
Okay, so we're back. Sorry. They would make fun of me that I was always making raffles and grandbabies just like you. Thank you, Dora. Yes, like it's crazy. It's a different love. Like I don't know. And like I've been crying for my Damon. I miss my Damon, so
Oh, whatever.
I have to go see my Damon, my gordo, my güero. I have to go see him.
No, I'm your güero.
Oh my God, he's my güero too, hombre.
No. No. And your gordo's al 100.
Oh my God, that one is gordo now.
Yeah, he is gordo. He's very big.
So my Damon is not talking the way he's supposed to. Like Anthony talks and says
Words.
everything, you know.
Bad words.
Yeah, I wonder
didn't
who's
teach him. I didn't teach him.
Yeah,
It was my dad.
Yeah, Chewbacca never wanted to unalive herself with a 350. I don't know, Greg. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about Yaya. Like, Yaya and I are good. She doesn't talk about me. I have nothing to say about her. I don't know why. I think Glow just does it for attention, you know.
Grandma, yesterday, Grandma,
Mm.
my dad made me go work out.
Okay, so then, can you explain to us why Glow? I think I don't know who you are, Greg, but I think Glow she's got a mental problem and she's obsessed with us. She's obsessed with gorditas. I think she's jealous that we're gorditas and she's not. I think that's what it is, but I don't know. I don't want to talk much about her. She's irrelevant to me. I'm 357, Magna. It is. I have a gordo too, and he's hella skinny, but he was gordo when he was a baby. Aw. My other grandson, the one that's in Austin with his mom, he went over there. He's only been over there a few months.
Been over there for a year.
It's been a year already.
It's been a year today, yeah.
A year already, Appa. No, because
No, wait.
they
How
left
close
in
to a year?
February.
It's been like
It's
7
gonna
months.
be a year, but it's only been a few months, and he looks real
Yeah,
big.
I think
How old
he
is he? 10?
He's 11.
11.
Put on 15, 20 pounds. Kid scares me. Kid's almost as tall as me now.
Mm.
No one likes that kid right there.
The kid?
The one that just got off that car.
Uh-huh.
No one likes him.
It's okay.
Well, it's not our fault because I think she does. Yeah.
Okay, papi, I love you. Don't
Oh,
get in trouble. Pórtate bien.
okay. Love you.
Bye, pa. Hi, beautiful weather. I love this weather. I love it. So, what do you... what do you all think? What do you think? What was your name, David? Greg. Greg. What do you think, Greg, about the raffles? Apparently, she's doing a lot of raffles. I don't know because I don't watch them, and I can care less what they do. But what do you think about that? Do you really think that she did lose her job? I don't know. Somebody said that she mentioned how now she has time to make reads. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. What do you think? Like they call Ophelia the dry burger, they call me the dry burger, they call Jaime the dry burger. But what do you call them? The ones that are asking for money practically every day. The raffles will be reported to the IRS. Oh shoot. I don't know about that. Oh my god, you guys. Well, thank you for the information. But anyways, I will let every she did lose her job. We heard from a reliable source. Oh really? I heard from on social media on the platforms. I heard that she said that she had more time to work on her beats now that she's not working. So I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. And I don't wish anyone, if you lose your job, I know we all have families to support and take care of. I know she had been asking people where I worked because she wanted to report me, and she said that she would never give me a job where she worked. But anyways, I don't even want to talk about her. If she was working all that time on her hands to be making raffles and reads. Yeah. I don't know. But anyways, y'all have a blessed day. Don't forget to go vote Trump. No, y'all vote whoever y'all want. Mercedes Independent School District, we got several candidates running. Try Brett, where are you? Try Brett, where are you? We got several candidates in the school district. Please, and don't forget to vote Mayra Flores. Mayra Flores. And to attack people in her show, and they reported her to her job, human resource. Thank you, Ida. You have a blessed day, Mama. Human resources. You know, Greg, I don't know who you are, but several times I told her I would accompany her to her work or through her drives, to get to work. And I didn't want to know what she was doing. I wouldn't even ask who she worked for. Sometimes I would see her with a name tag, but I wouldn't pay attention to it because I didn't want her to think that if me and her ever stopped talking, that I would report her. So I have no idea, other than I know she would take pictures of stuff, items in the uh, bakery. So other than that, I don't know. I'm gonna let you all go because I have to get ready for the day. And thank you for the information, Greg. And you are correct. It's not a good idea to attack people. That's why I don't. I I haven't gone live. I didn't go live for a couple of days, and I got a call last night that apparently the psycho lady from Bronzeville was talking about me again and talking about Yaya and and I've only come to realize that she talks about us because if you pay attention to her views, she only gets views when she talks about me and Yaya or Yaya and I. Because other than that, she doesn't have anything. 130 watching her. And have you all noticed how those other platforms don't acknowledge her? The only one is that hate page, and that hate page doesn't have her real name. So, of course, she's going to be doing all this manipulating game, to try to get people to, dislike people. And, of course, she can't stand me. So, she's trying to make all these people hate me. But at the end of the day, I don't care. So, talk about anyone. She literally wanted to blow herself away with a 357. Was that what it was, a 357? No, shit, she's fucking crazy. You know what? I don't even want to watch that lady. I don't want nothing to do with that lady. I do not want to see her unalive herself on her platform. So I don't watch her. I really, honest to God, I don't want to watch that. She looks like she's a train wreck all by herself. So I don't want everything that's been said about her family. Her own sister said it. So I'm going to let her sister do the exposing and talking about it because to me, she's irrelevant. I don't like the lady. I don't want to see her do something stupid on her platform. So I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for the information, though. But, anyways, y'all have a blessed day. Gotta get ready. 33 people watching and only 20 likes. Oh my God. I'm gonna freaking go on a live myself right now. Bye. Aida, have a blessed day, mama.